Welcome to Disco Elysium, one of my favorite video games I think of all time. This game came out 2 years ago, I believe 2019, but today, Disco Elysium The Final Cut comes out, which is a free update for those who have purchased the PC version. Includes apparently new characters, apparently it's fully voice acted. Seems like the complete version of the game. So I'm excited to check it out. I think this is going to be a full playthrough. Like I said, I haven't played this in 2 years since it came out. I honestly do not remember too much, despite the memories being so fond. This game is wild. CRPG in the way in which you actually engage with the space, but you can't say enough about its depth. And not mechanically. This game doesn't even have a combat system. It's very philosophically rich, I will say that. And it just has, I think, the perfect vibe that an art form can possess. It's crude and goofy and hilarious while still being woefully poetic and deep and thoughtful and psychological and artful and like even religious when it has to be, you know, and emotional. It hits you when it has to, and it's not afraid to get slapsticky with it or creepy with it. It's just everything. It's a really cool little game. And if you haven't played it, I'm very excited to share it with you. Yeah, like I said, I remember actually very little about the content of the story, mainly because it's incredibly difficult content, and it's politically convoluted. Maybe I will make that point here. This game explores everything. Every theme is on the table. And something that I remember being so thrilled about with this game when I played it originally was how thorough it is exploring topics. And it often doesn't... It does in some ways, but it often doesn't declare one thing as correct, regardless of the moral conundrum that it's presenting you with. It does a really good job of representing all sides of an argument: political, moral, religious, social, and just saying like, hey, if you act on that belief, this is what happens, the good and the bad. If you act on this belief, this is what happens. And it's eerily true to life. And I really appreciate it for that reason. It's not pushing an agenda. It's simply exploring ideas. And we need a heck of a lot more of that. So yeah, I mean, as we go through here, just keep an open mind, you know? I trust that we're going to be largely RPing. We'll come up with who our protagonist is. He is a character, and obviously we come to understand him inside and out. And I mean that literally. This game has this brilliant system where the actual mechanics of our biology and our psychology intervene in our conversations. The good and the bad. And you'll see what I mean. There's nothing quite like it in other CRPGs or other games in general. It's cool to see, and strangely realistic, the way in which some part of our biology interjects in a conversation where it has no place otherwise. And oftentimes what we do with those systems when they're not socially relevant, we just go like, shut up, just stop. No, I'm not going to do that. And that's often the case in this game as well, but it's amazing that the developers at least present it within the dialogue box, just saying like, this system within you is commenting or has this want or desire, and it's up to you to either act on it or to quell it. Just fascinating. This game is utterly fascinating, and as deep as we want to make it. So we'll see. Like I said, this is my second time playing through this game. And I don't know how much of it I'm going to remember and how thorough I'm going to want to be with the dialogue and all of that, but I remember just loving the writing so much the first time that we might just sit through and enjoy the brilliantly written dialogue as it is, now apparently fully voice acted. It's exciting. Let's do it. Disco Elysium. New game. Okay, so looks like we have 3 different archetypes to choose from here. Thinker, sensitive, physical. Thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. 5 intelligence, 1 psyche, 2 physique, 4 motorics? Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. This game does not shy away from that, losing one's mind. 1 intelligence, 5 psyche, 4 physique, and 2 motorics. Physical, 1 intelligence, 2 psyche, 5 physique, and 4 motorics. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Should we create our own? How about we just fucking random it? We'll random it 3 times. And the third one is the one we keep, regardless of what we get. Let's see what could have been. We could have been a genius in physique. And a moron intellectually. Kind of like the dumb as a rock one, right? Number 2. Balance, except we suck. Well, let's just wait. 8. We get 12 points total. This one does not count. I'm just making sure that. I mean, of course, it's going to be 12 every time. Yeah. All right, next one is going to be it. These are going to be our stats. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a rogue. Our motorics are fucking incredible. We're agile as hell. But we ain't gonna be beating people up. We're gonna be slinking in the shadows. And when you see our character's actual physique, the shape of his body, you'll see he's an agile motherfucker. We suck psychologically as well. But we're pretty dang smart. Are we ready? Oh yeah, this shit. So this game fractures each of those 4 different skills into these like 6 subcategories. Look at the art associated with them. How cool is that shit? This game's art direction is it's something else. So the ones we should choose most carefully are likely intellect and motorics. Let's go through them. Wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. pretty obvious. Encyclopedia. Call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Meh. Rhetoric. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. There's a lot of talking in this game, so that's probably going to be important. Play the actor. Lie and detect lies. It's pretty good, too. Conceptualization. Understand creativity. See art in the world. That's fun. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. We're a police officer in this game. So maybe we take one there. How do I do it? Set signature? Click to mark selected skill as signature. Oh, I just get one, huh? Is that how that worked? I assume that I would get as many as my score is. I think that might be what's happening. Oh, no. The other ones go away when I set it. Cool. So we're just picking one. I like that we would just lie through our teeth the entire time. That sounds fun to me. Why don't we just go through all of these to begin to familiarize ourselves with these, because these things are going to be the ones that are actually interjecting within the conversations themselves. And they're going to have something to say, something to comment on, or something to distract you with. So for the psyche, we have volition. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Going to be important. Inland empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams and waking life. How cool that piece of art is. Empathy. Understand others. Work your mirror neurons. It's a good depiction of empathy. Authority. Intimidate the public. Assert yourself. I don't know. This dude looks a little too dweeby, I think. I don't feel much intimidation by him. I think it's the expression on his mouth. Esprit de corps. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Suggestion. Charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Cool. These are our physical characteristics. Endurance. Take the blows. Don't let the world kill you. Heck yeah. Pain threshold. Look at that one. What a cool picture. Shrug off the pain. They'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Shivers. I remember loving Shivers. What Shivers had to say. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. I remember like when Shivers has something to say, just like, and you decide to engage with it, the camera just pulls back over the location that you're in and just like goes on these long-winded, super pretentious, poetic takes on what's going on, and like 30,000 foot view conceptualizing everything that's going on. I remember quite enjoying Shivers. Half-Light. Let the body take control. Threaten people. Heck yeah. These are going to be our rogue shit. Hand-eye coordination. Ready? Aim and fire. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Some true D&D shit. Reaction speed. The quickest to react. An untouchable man. Amen. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Interfacing. Master machines, pick locks, and pockets. Cool, we're gonna be doing like rogue shit, actually. And then composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. Let's lie through our teeth. What do we think? Be a liar. I'm in. Man. Man, oh man. It begins. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can...
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness.
That fucking voice actor. This was voice acted earlier.
No larger than a single grain
The first time through, because I remember
you don't have to do anything
being blown away by that voice. Ancient reptilian brain.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing. Sounds good to me.
Time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more, baby.
Sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I know you do, baby. I know.
Like, what a tone to set out of the gate. To personify Oblivion itself. It makes you like wonder what character would be pining for Oblivion so aggressively. But there's something so fun about this presentation that you kind of forget that you're largely thinking about pre-birth and post-death, you know?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends.
Alright. Nothing down to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead. Oh, let's just keep going.
Death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the soul.
No. I don't want to come back to consciousness. I don't want to.
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Stop, I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help, someone cut off my head, it's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice commanding you to carry.
There he is. That's our hero. Talk about relatable. Look at that, man. So, let's get this thing going, huh? This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. We've been sipping. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Could that have been? Yeah, we'll take it. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Let's put on some tunes, baby. Lots of things to interact with. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Atenier single, smallest church in St. Sains, must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. You haven't noticed the number of words I'm going to mispronounce are immense. Put on some pantaloons. Yeah, daddy.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
What a good voice.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched.
Right. Our door key. Alright, almost dressed. Step number 1. What else we got? Obviously, this is our equipment load. Can we rotate our boy? Heck yeah, we can. Sweet. Ooh. Got the kicks. Nice little subtle change to the footstep sound.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Yeah, so obviously this being a CRPG, they literally have dice rolls, as if it's just straight D&D.
The shards face outward. Whatever
Easy
broke
read.
this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my
A
own
fine
hands?
web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
Shit. What is this
More
then?
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me?
Someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it.
Maybe.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should go and get that
Cold
shoe.
wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Look at us getting side quests. Bathroom. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. I should have sent a poet. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Shall we get our tie?
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Do we roll for it? 72? Easy. Easy.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Because that's what neckties are. They're nooses.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
I'm not going to do that to our boy.
Lights are off.
Okay. That is a horrible necktie, huh? We gotta get our boy some breakfast. Our shirt? Our undershirt? See how we look, huh? A fucking clown. Find your other shoe. No map yet. Basically our level up screen, it would seem. Okay.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing?
Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Here we go.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sure everything is fine.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm scared. I want to
Don't be
stop
scared.
doing this.
It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it. Behold. You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It's is it some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar.
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I think it might be because I'm a superstar.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, this is what superstars do.
Can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the
Superstardom.
emotion you're trying to convey?
God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Superstardom.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Oh, shit.
You
Check for
find
pulse.
no sign of life on your swollen neck. However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat.
Oh, we gotta
You
roll.
appear to
We
be
gotta roll.
alive. For now.
Well, encyclopedia is definitely our best shot here. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. Come on.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place, somewhere in the past. That's all you know.
See, and then like when you fail, it locks it out. So cool. Look at our little portrait in the bottom left now. That's the expression, huh? You never know. You never know.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
I'm gonna let the mirror be for now. What an incredible introduction to our character. Anything else? What is this? Wait, what is this? What is this? A locked door? Okay. Shall we head out? A rover, 20 degrees centigrade. Partial cloud cover. That girl smoking a cigarette? Do I know that there is, hold on. Okay, streamer mode is on. I think there's some copyrighted music in here.
Hello, officer.
It's all, dude. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Should we chat?
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
But I know I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer. Right? Why did you call me an officer?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Damn, I thought I was right.
Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
Thanks, conceptualization. Officer is my stage name, right? I can see myself as a middling disco artist called the Officer.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
No need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know?
Okay.
She doesn't care at all. How do you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth,
Challenging.
so far,
17.
mostly drinking.
Ah. Let me be an officer of the law. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. Challenging. We gotta go for it. We have to. It's gonna lock it out, though. Then our chances are gonna be blown forever. Well, hold on. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Gross. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything
Could it
else?
be because of the drinking?
She hasn't
Could
had
be.
time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
What cigarettes do to you, Daddy?
Of course.
We'll hit on her later.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
What if I don't want to ask questions? But before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes.
All of these are pretty good. We'll probably go through all of them. Where exactly is here? Where am I?
You're in a hostel, sir.
No. Where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol.
Is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Should that mean something to me.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the
Aranye.
world.
What is it that they have against the
The
police
dock
here?
workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Tell me, is it 51?
It's
No?
51.
What
The
century?
current century?
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything
There was
last
the
night?
usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any
I
visitors?
couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco
Oh,
music.
yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
The less said about oh, the better.
like why? Oh my
Oh,
god.
were huge
It's so
where
funny.
I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on, alright. It mostly just gets hard. Doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this?
Yes, there was a church
Nice.
in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world.
Mm.
It was about that. And also,
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar. So
Winded.
it was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, did you mean that in a cool way? Like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then what
Then you
happened?
started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? These are so funny. They're all so good. You're making this up. I would never behave like that. That's so me.
The window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
It prides me to hear this. Tell me, there was more?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
What an incredible hostile neighbor. To just take all of this in stride. Despite how monumentally this was ruining her night.
I went out afterwards.
She, understood.
Everything was
you know?
quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay. You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. Still smoking. How about it, bro?
The door is closed.
Oh.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside. A tremendous loneliness comes over you.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Is doing something without you.
I'm so
Is
alone.
indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Okay. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. Anything else? I think that's it for up here. What is this? There's something on the table. Ooh, money. Mine. Going outside. There's our shoe. Ooh, wait, we have a thought. No, we had a thought. We had a thought. Go have the thought again. There. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Nice.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet.
Heck yeah.
Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Small victories. We take what we can get. Alright, let's head on downstairs. So I know that gentleman standing at the door is our partner. And if memory serves, he is an incredible character. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. I'll do it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Seasoning something with static that's really good use of
You
language.
should totally sing karaoke here.
Yes.
The first chance you get.
Yes.
Your emotions need to be expressed.
Yes.
People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal-sized. The soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Probably most accurate.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard.
Yeah.
Through a PA system.
Yes.
By other people.
Yes. This goes well with the theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck superstar person. What should I sing when it comes to it?
The sad small church song from that
No.
film. Thought it was obvious.
We're doing the ostentatious orchestrations, folks.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
New quest. This goes well with my theory I'm developing, that I'm a down-on-my-luck
Who was
superstar person.
mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Yes.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye.
Cool.
Make it so cool.
Where's it coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights and
they solve shit. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official in a sentence, they sound weird together. Yeah, that's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop.
Heck yeah.
Dick Mullen.
Heck yeah.
Salem Rocky Bottom.
Heck yeah.
Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you. And you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world.
It's on. Heck yeah. So, by engaging those weird trains of thought and arriving somewhere with them, you get to add to, you get an entry in this thought list. And look at all these thoughts. Let's see and they each do different things in the world. Some kind of superstar. Temporary research bonus, -2 logic. Still seems unlikely. Research time 1 hour, 10 minutes. And I believe that's in-game time. So once you arrive at a conclusion with your trains of thought, you can kind of ruminate on your conclusion for a certain amount of time, and then we find a solution to presumably the problem that is outlined here. First, let's make this absolutely clear. No one is saying you're an actual superstar and the groupies and cocaine riddled with hepatitis C strikes a lion-esque pose with a mic kind of way. You're not a Guillaume Le Million or Davy Dewis, no. You're a metaphorical superstar. You bring that rock and roll authenticity and passion to a line of work where people don't expect or want to see it. Where some would say it doesn't belong. Law enforcement. So now I'm internalizing the thought. It's going to take, I guess, 1 hour and 10 minutes in-game time. And after we ruminate it on for that amount of time, it kind of like locks in. And I think it gives us some type of buff and maybe a nerf simultaneously. I don't remember. We will see. Sing karaoke. It's the only thing in our quest log. And we gotta do the sad song. We gotta. Whoops. The time is down here. 8:45 in the morning, day 1. I think that's in the morning. We slept all day. And 40 cents. I forget the actual currency in this game. Oh, I remember this bartender kind of being a dick.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird.
Weird.
As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it.
Ooh, do we think we did this?
This is the Great Skua. The seabird
Skua
is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegosaurus Skua.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Talking to you, though, buddy.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
You're the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Sorry.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject.
You look like a bartender.
That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a
Hey,
bartender,
small victories.
okay?
Small
I'm the
victories.
cafeteria manager.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's it. Damn it. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today's starts in a man's handwriting. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Nosafed? I'll take it. Wait. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. The door is bolted. A sign reads, "Kitchen reserved for personnel until 13 o'clock." Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red pennants. A sign reads, "Mess hall reserved for union members. Doors open 16." This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Before we talk to our homie, case the room real quick. Make sure we're not missing anything. A third shoe, perhaps. Summer door closed for the winter. Kick it in, baby. Woohoo! A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A man is sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, "Wild Pines," encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch.
Carabiner. What a beautiful way to pronounce that word. I'm into it.
On the counter, rolled out of...
Dude, this is what we do.
You
We
see a blister pack of headache medicine.
steal. We're a liar and we're a stealer this time. Oh. No, I'm not gonna wake him up. It looks like the pick up the pills is an auto win, but this one is
It's
probably
a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card.
easy
and a
read.
job permit.
Easy read.
A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo.
Santiago S. John.
S. John. Your fingers find their way into the shell.
Fine.
Flick it open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore.
Nice.
Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know.
I want all of
Better
it.
be quick.
This
You
one.
find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real.
Real.
Feels nice and greasy.
Isn't that what the bitch from Ergo Proxy's name is? Real? They're like, oh, her name is Real, but not really. I remember quite liking that anime back in the day, though. Despite it being philosophy 101 stuff, you know? Is this gonna be a bridge too far? No, we got that. Fuck. Sticky
slip the
fingers,
plastic
baby.
ID card out of the loop and pocket it.
Yes.
The man continues to snore. Just
Nice.
for the record, you look nothing like the man on the
Who cares,
dock
dude?
worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent. The man does not mind. You
Nice.
probably need them more than he does.
Nice. So, yep. Alright, how about we talk to this wheelchair-bound woman? I'll talk to our partner.
Hello, sweetie.
I love her. The cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Understood, understood. I can get 4.5 real for that? I love the point, you know. The two of you look nothing alike, just so you know. I don't think you're gonna sneak into any of his affairs. My
A
man.
bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Oh, we can do it. We can do it. I love how they show the little things that you said in previous interactions to affect this dice roll. We like that we're called the officer as our disco alternative. But we're gonna whip up something new. Heck yeah!
Makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not time yet.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little...
We're gonna be doing that to Kim a lot.
Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, just talk to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Like, peak professional. Kitsuragi. Peak professional.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know... Yeah,
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
completely.
Completely. Does that mean you took the body down from the tree?
Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like dead bodies.
Sure. But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to be longer
Stupid.
in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight.
Ugh.
We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no
He
such
just takes
thing as
everything
a
you say
police
in
officer,
earnest
I'm afraid.
and responds
What
appropriately.
remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
How can you be
was
so
sent
sure
here
I'm
to
from
meet
the
a
police?
detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Ah, you mean the Rat
No need
Squad.
for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
But they're just white
they're
rectangles.
not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh, he said that cool. Resavo.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I have my badge. I'm a policeman, and I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
What were we supposed to do
the
again?
manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Okay,
To you, officer.
got my name right. Call me officer.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you
Swing.
approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart.
You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
The Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between. Like, see, they're all so good. He's not gonna play along with my riddle, but that's the most fun one. The Harbinger of Ruin is definitely it, though.
What?
What? Nothing, I just wanted to see what happens if I say that. The gloaming. I am it.
I have no idea what that means.
I have been to the precipice, cafeteria manager. I have seen the end. The human experiment will soon be over, cafeteria manager. Doesn't matter if you understand.
What is this, a joke to you? This is what you get when you call the police now. This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
I've been here for 3 days.
I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
He's always got our back.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Nice.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Nice.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
Look at him. Gart. Running all the cafeterias. You think you something, huh? Standing before the Harbinger of Ruin.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
He thinks you're stupid, sire.
Where exactly is the body? We know that. It's out back.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
I'm the cop. It's exactly my business.
I'm telling you you're a cop.
She pertains to the coming apocalypse. We gotta be histrionic. That's our thing, right? We're a histrionic rogue this time.
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
What, you asked her out?
Thank you.
How did you get her number? Mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
This stuff gets in my nerves. I'm a feminist, okay? I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know, I just went for
Good
it.
for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Let's go.
Very good, very good.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Interinsulary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
By real, do you mean some sort of street cred?
No, you don't owe me street cred. You owe me money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
All right, you're under
You
arrest.
can't arrest me. I haven't done anything.
Okay, you're not under arrest. Oh my god. Put this man in his place. I have to, right? I have to.
The words leave your mouth as if
Oh no!
everything is going fine until you reach the end and take one step too many.
I fucking well can, bitch!
Oh, so apparently I'm a bitch now. Okay, I'll be the bitch, and you'll be the broke cop who owes me money, and no one will arrest
I
anyone.
wish I
because
succeeded that
that's
so
insane.
badly.
How's that?
Oh.
Leash in your tongue.
Yes.
The words nail the cafeteria manager to his place. Unmoving, he stares down at the counter with his cheeks reddish.
Officer.
Kitsuragi fucking rules, dude.
Ask your people for assistance with the money you owe this place.
Damn it!
There is a shortwave radio in my car. When you get the time, use it.
I have the money, I
I'm
have the money.
sorry, but I can't let him stay here if he doesn't pay. He's 3 days on the slip. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, he'll have to work this from home.
I don't have a home.
Okay. Goodbye, sir.
Good luck.
Oh, fuck, we gotta pay for damages.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank.
As I
and
said,
this place
I don't think I have one.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. In
Far
time
away?
or space?
Both.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow? To the exact street, the exact number on a building? I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care. Fuck everything. Hobo cop.
When you get the time. Maybe being a hobo and a cop has its advantages.
I'm in. Okay, we're 57% done with the superstar, and then we'll work on the hobo cop thought, because I think we can only do one at a time. Okay, yeah, so we gotta sing karaoke, report badge missing, inspect victim's body, who made the call reporting the crime, so we gotta talk to Sylvie, and pay for damages. We already have the money, though, because I stole it from the sleeping dock worker. Can I take Kitsuragi upstairs? Maybe there's new things to do up here? Good. Doesn't much look like it. That door in there, maybe. Did I click on this before and I neglected to? It feels unlikely. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid.
Okay, the potted plant can't be me. I was here for 3 days. Please.
The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor.
This is where the magic happens.
And by that, you mean crimes against humanity?
Well, crimes against myself, anyway. I defied bourgeoisie morality in here. Defied it hard. This is an expression of me. My individualism. No, I meant disco.
I know what you meant.
Never mind. That's all, dude.
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You're wearing glasses.
That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this, but you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Oh my god. Glasses are cool, I
Are
guess.
they? They are mostly just cumbersome. That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul?
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola.
Yep,
Actually,
remembered all of
it's
that.
quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
You're only making it sound uninteresting. I still want to know more about
You're
Seoul.
barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Tell me a secret about
Your
yourself.
brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the lieutenant's eyebrow.
Sure.
It's like you're locked down.
What's happening to me?
Anything the matter, detective?
What's going on? It's like you're a puppet in his hands.
Oh, legendary? Jesus.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You
The
wouldn't.
lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
So how do you, you know, you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
What it must be like to be that mentally
The
healthy.
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written.
Well conceptualized. Conceptualization. That's all for now.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Okay. You seem to be following me.
Excuse me?
Beat it, you're cramping my style.
Frankly, detective, you're in a deranged state. I can't let you proceed without close supervision. In fact, under normal circumstances, I'd be duty-bound to report you. Take it as a token of good faith between our precincts that I haven't done so.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if you didn't know this?
I know what the RCM is.
That's
Okay.
good.
But what if I need some me time?
You time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
The way, I've been noticing this the entire game, but the way in which there is no narration for the action bits amidst dialogue, spoken dialogue, like I'm kind of following the narration along with my eyes as it's spoken, but the way they just jump over the bit, I also just jump over the bit and just continue following along with the narration. I wonder what the alternative is there. Like, you can't have the other narrator just hop in for a little bit. The pacing of that would be really weird. And honestly, it's quite a bit what it's like when I'm just like reading a book. You know, if I'm just lost in the actual exchange between two characters, I often find my eyes skimming what might exist, like small sentences existing between quotation marks. I find that happening sometimes. So it's not an unfamiliar feeling. I just mourn what I might be what emotional context I might be losing. Because like even like the lieutenant considers this a moment that changes the previous quotation. Some you time. Like him genuinely thinking about that for a moment changes the tenor. Like at first it could just be like some you time. Like he automatically understands it, but like qualifying it with the lieutenant considers as a moment, it changes it. It adds to his character. You know, he's thoughtful and he's taking everything that you say seriously, so he actually thinks it over for a moment. But like, unless I paused and went on a diatribe here, I wouldn't have even read that. I just would have clicked forward. I should probably be a little more thoughtful about that in the future, so I don't miss important cues or something. On second thought, maybe I need someone to cramp my style every now and then. Sounds
The
good.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What should I
Try
concentrate on?
work. The case at hand. It can work miracles.
But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first.
End of day debriefing,
Off
cool.
hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Nice. What's wrong with personal affairs?
It's just the nature of lieutenancy.
I bet it is.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure called the decomptage as its chain of
Decomptage.
command. Every lieutenant is responsible for 2 sergeants and 8 officers. That means the average lieutenant has to deal with quite a few personal affairs. Even you know this.
I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
It's not psychological. Some sort of major brain damage has occurred. On an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
No, not really. Happy we could do this in my bedroom. If he has any further thoughts on the
A
expression.
mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
We'll be back. We'll be back. Let's not fail those. Okay, should we hit the town? You can sleep after 21. Here's our health and our mood, of which we have one of each.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Pretty long, it's drink o'clock.
It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Gart to serve me up a beverage. This is the most fun. I've been secretly thinking about it this whole time.
The old boy, the devil.
Like, I like that our electrochemical system is actually like an
Let's celebrate
antagonist.
right now by licking that stain off the counter.
Lick it.
Do it.
But, I mean,
It'll be
Kitsuragi's here. Do it. It'll be wild. Well, then we gotta make it wild.
Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window. Then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter. Then out of the window again.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Oh god. This is the 3 is the most honest one. I'm sorry, I drifted off into my own thoughts, and now this happened. Investigating.
We should move.
You could definitely go for some more. The titillating
Find
scent of
booze
alcohol in your
and
nostrils
drink it.
was beautiful.
I feel like we're in a bar. I feel like that shouldn't be too tough to do. Alright, let's head outside. Don't be afraid to say weird things. Like, what a good tip, you know? Because, like, so much of this dialogue is utterly fucking hilarious. Here we go. A heap of snow melts in this wheelbarrow. We talk to our friend. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police." Or... ooh, rain. Look how pretty the art is. It's so nice. Just everything's pale and undersaturated. It's so nice. Talk to Friendo.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
The place looks the part. There's graffiti everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this, fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
The street sign says fuck the police.
Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
It's alright. I didn't mean to startle you.
Okay.
She's so sweet. We need
The
directions.
street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
I'm looking for a dead
Oh,
body.
That's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
Yeah, it's been a week. That thing is probably fucking gnarly.
Over here. There's a drop of death in the spring air.
Where am I?
What do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Revachol, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
Okay, so Martinez is a
Intersection
district
is
of
called
Revachol. Well, they
Roundabout
paused a
Road.
long time for that one, but I was having my own musings. She looks around thinking what else to say. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up in the
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
Oh, the
The
east.
harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
South?
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What is on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
How about the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks.
No problem.
That's all for now.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
He is well composed.
Me? I am just a gardener.
Are
She
you?
hides it well. But
Where's your
behind
garden?
the sweat and dirt, there is something else in her rigid posture.
Cool. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been trying to get some work done.
But...
Well, as you already know, there's a corpse there, hanging from a tree.
I see.
It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Salts? Ammonium salts. Perhaps useful for later.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
So she's as sweet as can be. Love the gardener.
Some kind of superstar.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, and it it colorizes like
They say
one
the
piece of
world
beautiful
isn't ready
art.
for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. You people have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
I love how overblown it is. It's so comedically serious, which is a glorious oxymoron. -1 logic, of course. It's the price of self-delusion. But learning cap for visual calculus raised to 6, suggestion raised to 6, electrochemistry raised to 6, and composure raised to 6. Except, fuck yeah. So I don't know how many of these are equipable, unless they just all stack, which I can't imagine. Should we internalize Hobocop while we're here? Oh, looks like... Oh yeah, there's like a branch of them here. We'll see. We'll see. They'll tell us in one way or another. Good that time-dependent quests, they have the little clock next to the words. And lots to do. I feel like first and foremost we should definitely just investigate the body, right? Beautiful piece of music. There are bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. Gotta find a bag. Fuck. Rue des Saint Ghislaine. Ghislaine. Got my Revachol accent going. I'll have it mastered by the end of the playthrough.
Tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Reconstruct the movement. We can do this!
No, these tracks
can't
are
do
not
this.
interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away.
Okay. Okay.
Hard to say. Your vision is blurred and you're having difficulty concentrating thanks
I guess I should get used to always getting the other dialogue options seen through to completion before attempting the skill, because they could unlock something else or
you
something.
look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
Yeesh. Okay. What's his name? Kumo? Kuno? The fuck does Kuno care? It says something like that. What's this? Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. Delicious. Talk to the kid. Chucking rocks at the body.
Kuno's got this.
They changed his voice. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness.
Oh yeah, nappa comfy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Kudo, you can't, dude.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Oh, what does that
The
mean?
kid is obviously high.
Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouth.
Kids are ruthless, huh?
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment shit.
Fast. This kid has got street smarts.
The
Siblings?
fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast.
I gotta ask. Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
So you refer to yourself in the third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno. Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
I'm not doing anything. See?
Everybody, please!
No.
He's digging his dick out!
No!
Wait, Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid.
No!
Fix it in, Kuno! Somebody, please!
I'm never gonna win that. The whole town's gonna think my dick's out. What is this sick charade?
Oh! Get up, Kuno, you sick fat fuck!
Oh no.
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Who put you up to this?
What? Kuno's doing this because he likes it, pig.
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up missing crucial information.
Help! The pig's gagging him. Kuno can't speak.
Someone put you up to this.
To this yourself when you decided to talk to him in the first place.
Not now, Kim.
Listen to your friend.
The phlegm is yellowish and bubbling somehow. Kim, did you do this?
Yeah, we're all in this together. The banani poiko's losing it.
The lieutenant doesn't even shrug.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck us!
You high right now?
Help! Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno. He's showing his genitals. If you don't help Kuno now, it'll be too late.
I'm not going for it. I'm not gonna punch a kid.
Look.
Oh, God.
Emphasis
What a
ghost
scene.
saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets.
Oh, don't make me empathize with the high kid.
Rage look.
Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. You read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
Oh no. Oh no.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
I thought he was going to accuse me of raping him again.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
The peepo-headed critter doesn't let him finish.
The peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. Nice peepo.
Don't talk to me about my fucking peepo. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's bottom bitch.
It is amazing how all of this, for the past 6 or 7 minutes, was completely foreseen by Kitsuragi. He's like, I'm not. You shouldn't. And I did. We should just leave. We should just leave. Kim had the foresight. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Bet. Someone is trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. Yeah, Kuno, fuck him up. The letter R wears a crown. On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Napakimpi, Kuno. Can we learn all the Revacholian curse words as well? Guess we'll look at the body. We're here for.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle.
Mm.
The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
We should all try to be more like Kim Kitsuragi.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
No one is judging. Kuno-S. We gotta try. We gotta try.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Try to walk away. Yak.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Fucking corpse. Thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not
I
you.
can't handle the headache.
Okay, where do we get ammonia from?
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Okay, first main quest objective, it would seem. We need to get ammonia. Okay, let's do. The handkerchief given to you by Lieutenant Kitsuragi. One corner is adorned with lace and a tiny embroidered portier. Portier? Put those on. Look at my mitts, yo. Looking fresh. Come on, you. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Eternite.
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this pile of the roofing material?
Because there's a secret door
Heck yeah.
hidden behind the panels of
Because there's a
That's
secret
why
door.
it's orderly. There it is. You see a
Heck
shovel
yeah, dude. Kim, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? You see what I just identified?
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
For sure. But 1 second. Can I not get around here? No. Oh, okay. That's upstairs. I see. I see. By 2 in the morning, everyone's asleep. Cool. Look at this place. What the hell? A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Casting quick glances to Kitsuragi.
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere. I wasn't thinking about taking it, I swear. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective?
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Of course, detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, we don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Yeah, swift, lightning justice. Faster, harder, justicer.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Yeah, but the narcotics though. The poster says, "Get out of the way or get fucked up." Cured pig's head. It looks mummified. Wild. An empty tube of mangsolam, magnesium supplement. Okay. Put this guy up here. 40 real. We'll take it. Okay, we'll check where this leads. Sort on money. Equip a plastic bag. Collect bottles and sell them at a freight. Freight have 3 T's? Ooh, I want that, dude. Can I wear that? Oh, wait. Stop getting in my fucking way, bro. These barrels are half full of rainwater. Makes sense. can't get to it. So what? Do I go up and around somehow? Can I walk up here? Pathfinding game, come on. Nice, here, we'll start here. This doorway's going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. What is it? What is it?
Yes?
Nothing, nothing. You're just standing on top of the thing I want to interact with, so you know. Postcard. Grand Coron, 37. 1 real. You take those. Whoa, wait. Nice. Is this it? Okay. Now, can I get up here? Isometric confusion. What is it? Nosifed. So what you're telling me is I cannot get this? Oh, I can though. Shortcut indeed. These whack-ass sounds that you playing for me now. Where does this lead? No man matches Measurehead. I kind of remember Measurehead. Can I not use this door, nor this? This better be open. No. Wait, is this just kind of like a dead end? I can't do anything here? Yeah. Okay, it looks like this was just for some cash and such. Okay, keep it in mind. I want that dope jacket, though. Better than my weird green blazer. We're never taking off those rubber gloves, though. Right, like that's it. There's nothing else I can do. Okay. Short on money, equip the plastic bag, collect bottles and sell them at the 3-T'd Freet. TTT. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Okay, so why don't we head to the store and buy some salt. Or ammonia. We're looking for ammonia. Who said salt? The gardener said salt. What is this? Cool. We'll investigate later. Okay, off we go. My fucking shit swells in like that. It's beautiful. I remember this character being pretty cool. No. Okay. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Autosave. Why are you saving? What did I do? Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. The whirling in rags. What a good name for a hostel in this world. Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. I think this guy's a shitlord. I'm pretty sure. A glossy magazine. Most able-bodied men. The issue hosts the top 10 lists. Okay. Aha, welcome to Revachol. Can't read it. Too much text. Jump Jams, a popular musique mag. Alright, what's your story, bro?
Welcome to Revachol.
The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant.
This man looks like trouble. You might not want to get into this right now. Plenty of time later.
Okay. Yeah, I know Revachol. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revacholmi. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
He's the best of us. You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Man, it makes me think how many of these roles I fail in secret, because I don't know if it posts like these intervention little snippets. I don't think it posts your failures. I think they only come about when it, you know, underneath the table succeeds, and then it gives you the little snippet. I wonder how much we're missing. Yeah, we're gonna back up Kitsuragi. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
He's trying to dig himself
I know
out.
exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
Tell him,
I would advise you
Kitsuragi.
to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
These are really good. Fucking A, Kim. I've got your back. Well, I think we all learned something here. That one's funnier, right?
I haven't learned anything I didn't know before.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He smells of heavy motor oils and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this thing been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples.
It's exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Fair enough, I got some other questions. Apples.
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
Yeah.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples.
Apples. It's exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
As detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
That's it. That's it. A similar id thing with Kuno.
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Not sheep, ostriches.
Good reaction speed.
Actually, neither ostriches or sheep bury their heads in the sand. It's just a saying.
See, like, this is the way in which our internal dialogue fights with itself. It's all of these different components existing simultaneously, and they're all right and wrong in their own right. Right? Sheep don't bury their heads. Ostriches do. You mixed up your metaphors. I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain.
Whatever. Go back to your college class, Bino.
Bino. I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy.
Look, I've read books.
Ugh, the worst justification. Books.
Even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Okay, what else have you thought up? Yes, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, they stop competing for resources.
Okay. And?
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Wait, what's this cultural victory?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going
Boogie Street?
right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motetos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. They say so themselves. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Yeah, I think I can get down. No, you're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that and I'll be ruined forever. Yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself? Okay, sure, whatever. I'd really rather talk about something else.
Don't push your luck, Runt.
I feel like we didn't... Like, outside of some world-building stuff, I feel like nothing came of that. Outside of...
Something odd? Come to tell me to fuck off again? Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter. Had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges. Someone with a cart? What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
And that's a privilege?
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So you're in a Carter's guild.
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit. But when they try to replace us, they'll regret it. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice ain't no laughing matter.
We're done for now. We're done for now. Told you it might get tough, people. I told you. Sweet store. Yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. A melancholy pop song plays on the radio. Lots to interact with.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
What is this machine?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see, and how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Great voice acting. That was the voice acting in this game has been impeccable so far, but that was so believable.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look
Oh, there are
around or
3 T's in
something.
Frit.
Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
Mm-hmm.
This is Pop Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
I approve of this. Very futuristic. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like when people attempt to be socially approving, but in the process just fuck it up. Very futuristic. We gotta do
She
it.
pops her raspberry-flavored bubblegum and nods. Her shoulders tense. She shuffles back only slightly. Bewilderment and repulsion root her in place. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half-smile.
Kitsuraki's doing all of the emotional workload on behalf of both of us.
I don't know. Frit?
And what is Frit?
A 7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Do you have any ammonia for sale?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes, what we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you knew him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't know.
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. 0 out of 10. Trash game. It does, like, you know, man, when you have a game with text this much, or I think about, like, 1,200-page novels or whatever, when I find a typo in them, my first thought is just, like, how many editors looked at this thing, and, like, there was still a typo, published in millions and millions of copies. Like that, like, man, this is the second release, this is the updated version, and nobody caught that typo. Like, none of the thousands and thousands and thousands of players to this game like pointed that out somewhere or something. And I'm definitely not holding it against the devs or the writers or the editors or whatever. It is one of the most mentally draining processes to just pour through what our brain automatically just conducts, like when you're just reading. Our brain is so sloppy at it. We're just looking for the meaning, just looking to unearth the meaning. So we skip over words, especially things like that. You and your. Thank you for your help. If we see thank you for your help, we're gonna read it naturally as thank you for your help. So like when an editor reads over that, they might read that 4 or 5 different times and just never arrive that there's a misspelling there. It's just fascinating to me. It's absolutely fascinating to me. Okay, how's this thought coming along, huh? 22%. Gee, a thick thought, huh?
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan.
Fritta.
The packages are small, discreet.
I'm not spending $4 fucking on a raincoat.
Unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
Dude, I'm a rogue, though. I should be able to do this no problem.
What is what? It's a raincoat. If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Here's the thing. I have less than 9.
Her attention is drawn to the raincoats. Stealing one undetected will now be more difficult.
Cool. +1 to endurance. Oh, man, it's gonna match our yellow gloves, though. Let's see what else she has. We gotta buy the ammonia first.
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall.
Should we buy a pack of cigarettes, too?
Closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes, too, glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak.
I am in heaven. I need it all so bad.
Sure. If you want something, I can get it for you. Just let me know and pay and stuff. But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Well, I should probably buy booze and cigarettes. This is what is most important to our character. Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Please tell me more about these products.
The pale age vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and
Wait,
super
what is pale?
You know.
Okay. What will consuming this stuff do to my body?
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
I love this character. This Frit clerk. She's great. Okay, which one's the medicine cabinet? It's gotta be this, right?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
What do these products do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is... I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Can you be a little more specific?
No. Sorry. I'm not like a doctor or anything.
It's like the script is so good and her delivery is just so good. It's so natural.
Saint Baptiste, you know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals, the one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that's what it is. A rare case where that really is the full etymological history, as far as almost anyone knows, at least.
Oh, it's so funny. But which of these are ammonia? None of them.
Is this about the questions again?
No, sorry. Maybe we'll go talk to the gardener real quick. How fucking cool is this game, though? Just how thorough and creative, and the world building is fantastic, and how unapologetic and fearless. And just the tone is just perfect, yo.
How are things?
You still have your salts? I think I could
Sure.
use them. Oh, she's the
done with
fucking
them.
best.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Gotta run. I've noticed that in my D&D campaign as well. Every time I just give my players something like that, they have the same reaction that I just did. And they're like, this is my favorite NPC ever. And I'm like, fuck you. Not any of my NPCs with deeply motivated political intrigue or comedy or whatever. It's the ones that either do well in combat on my player's side, or the ones that give them shit like that. It speaks to something within us. What can I say? We as humans like free shit. We like people fighting on our behalf. We're stupid creatures. Let's try this again, eh?
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that core.
Listen. How do I take it? Do I use it somehow? Okay. Oh no, I don't put it in my hands. I did something? No? Oh, it's just the move things around sound. What do I do though?
Yes?
There he still is.
Activity.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
I get +1 because I have ammonia. Aish.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The
God
combination
damn
forces
it.
tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Maybe it's story progression. Vomit twice. Then the main quest can continue forward. The ammonia didn't help at all. I think I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Get a hold of yourself. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? Seriously, this isn't fun. I don't want to be a policeman anymore. Can't we do something else? I think I just want to solve something else now.
That's probably a good idea. Clear our head. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together.
I don't want to get my shit together.
Then the world will turn away from you and leave you behind.
No.
No. You will get your shit together.
Volumetric shit compressor.
For a moment, the hanged man appears to smile. His lips are red, like a clown's.
Such good descriptions. They're so visceral.
Bitch fight, see? Bitches are at it.
Bitches about to kill each other, I think.
We should go and
True
do
Ed.
something else.
True Ed.
Give it half an hour. Then come back when you've gotten your act together.
Half an hour. Heard. Still working on Hobo Cop, so I don't think I can internalize this yet. Oh no, you can. You can internalize multiple thoughts. Sweet. I don't think we haven't read this one. Temporary research bonus -1 composure, ungainly and rambling. Sure. Remaining 3 hours, 6 minutes. A cop and a hobo? A hobo cop. Upsides, can be disheveled, doesn't have to wash, carries himself with lurched gusto. Hobo cop doesn't need anyone or anything. No one can kick you out because you don't have a home. Never pay rent again. Never again here. You're drunk. Why did you even come here, Harry? Go home. You're embarrassing yourself. Downsides. Are there any? I mean, seriously, give me one. Volumetric shit compressor. Temporary research bonus, none. Research time, 30 minutes. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the 2 hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. It's so well written. It's so well written. Okay, so let's go get our shit together, huh? I guess we can use Keem's car to call my badge missing and such. What's we got here? Yeah, we can do this. Well, we should just go do this, huh? Just go to the Frit, buy one. How about we'll report my badge missing, and then we'll go get our booze on.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Kinema.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Oh, let's see. Pick up the radio.
The tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. There's something about the third option that's actually the most hilarious to me. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. It's nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is.
Oh, I want to do all of these. Oh, I want to do that. We can do it later. We should get our info first. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my I need to report my badge missing.
But you said... never mind.
10-9, over.
My badge. I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Jean.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
Oof.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Right.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Officer has lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
Satellite Officer Vicmar concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Great voice acting too.
Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Fuck Chester McLean, dude.
What's going on?
Did not think that voice was going to come out of that portrait.
Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now?
His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment?
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge.
Jules rocks. Jules is a great character.
Find it?
Oh god.
Sergeant Orson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over.
You don't have a comeback.
Oh, it does show our failures. Cool.
He's not replying. Looks like he's still looking for it.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Alright.
Ask him if he's lost.
Oh, I definitely did.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh no. Oh no.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
This is what we do. This is what we fucking do. Are you ready for this? Roll those dice. Here we go.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
We rolled a 1 and a 3 on the dice. Oh, that feels bad. Oh. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Fuck it. I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his fun, whatever that means.
I fucking love Jules. I love him.
Ask to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Kim, what are you packing?
It's a single-shot kill A9. An armistice, to be precise.
It's a single-shot armistice killed A9, over.
Says it's a kill 9mm armistice.
Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
No, it's not.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself. But Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay? I left it at his mama's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. That's it. It has to be. We don't do mama jokes enough anymore.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
Jules is the best.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party.
Oh.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate? Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about.
The only thing funnier than a mama joke is if the person actually gets offended by the mama
Tell him
joke.
to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Mac, he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
That's right.
Who? Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun, thanks.
I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his.
Officer, do you need further assistance?
I am in dire need of financial assistance. Yes, sir, please.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right. That's a negative on the additional funds.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Please. I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
I don't want to be here anymore. I want to go home. Please, come and get me.
Listen, it's okay. You can do it, sir. Over.
What is he saying?
Did you want anything else, sir? Many of your colleagues are also here. Over.
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues.
Please, I don't want to be here. I have to.
He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a hurry.
Please, I'm scared. I can't. Fuck. I can't breathe. Help me, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fuck.
Disconnected the call.
What was that? It's okay, detective.
Shit. We call it subterfuge of the Force. Ever heard of it?
We should get on with our tasks. They'll always help me center myself. Now, anything else you need from my vehicle, or...?
How good was that scene? God, this writing is just impeccable.
How may I assist you?
Yeah, I need, oh, God. Let's see what they say.
Right. Please hold.
Sorry, Alice.
Come in. Fireworker. Over.
Okay, now this might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to
You're
think about?
going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there.
I already know he's not.
Sir, I'm not hearing your question.
This feels reasonable.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Okay. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you, read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullins, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Fuck you, Mac Torson. No, I'm serious, though. Oh, God, dude, I can't lose more morale. I can't. Any news about my, family?
Excuse me, sir.
I just thought you might have heard of them, that's all.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Understood, but have I ever told you about my life before the RCM?
Well, that's,
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
For God's sake, cut this shit out! Tell him to stop wasting time and be a goddamn policeman for a change.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar says...
I heard him.
So, was there anything else?
I don't want to look like a crazy person, but please refer to me with my full name in the future.
Message? I didn't get that, sir. Over.
This one's better. Stop calling me sir, and just use my real goddamn name, will you?
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to...
I'm not intoxicated.
Mullins drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Understood, sir.
Okay.
That, 10-10, over and out.
Got in the toolbox.
Drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Because you're one of the good ones, Kitsuragi.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
I should take all of these things.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Very perceptive perception.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Nice, very interfacing of you. Interfacing.
The handles are long and sleek.
Who's gonna chime in this
Snap,
time?
Snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Snap, snap.
You can do good work with these.
Nice.
Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts. The
Cool.
pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal. You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Do I know how to operate this
You
machine?
feel an uninterrupted connection to the mechanics.
Or does it mean I know how to pilot it?
After a while, you realize silence is your only answer. Do what you will with it.
Release the clutch and squeeze it again.
Of course it's only in your head. Of course it is. But it almost feels as if the clutch handle is gently squeezing back.
How are you, my friend?
The smell of freshly treated leather, the lack of dirt and dust on the dashboard, and a neat little brush in the cup holder, all seem to be whispering, I'm good, cherished and cared for, in the hands of a tending owner.
Where have you been? Okay, okay, okay. Shit, how do I... Am I gonna die? Am I gonna fucking die?
Despair creeps into you.
Oh no!
On your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eaten them all up now.
Dude.
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I'm seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you. I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it. I wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. Fuck you.
He watches you melt down stoically from behind.
Dude, that's gonna be an L. That's gonna be an L.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. I think this is the good ending.
That woman, when asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because her furrows lost that match, said Captain Bartholomew Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while. Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Matt Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.
Damn. Damn. That's rough. That's rough. Should've watched my morale, huh? We gotta do that all over again. Let me fill up my drink. I'll be right back. Okay, let's embarrass ourselves.
Before you stands a vapor emanate. This must be in the cabin. You are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a scent of leatherwork, and the frequency.
Just get it done. Let's get it done.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident.
This is
Under the green prime line,
just a second, officer.
10,
the man uses
10 4, 10 18.
But you
10 9, 10 4.
Yeah.
You what? He lost his pet?
This is you mean you.
What? I mean, he's got that.
It's your part.
Did he lose his cooler? Dick, fuck it. It's over.
Yeah.
It's not. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Yeah.
10 4, I hear you.
Let's just get it done.
I'm just going to make a note. Fuck me! Mac, come here! What's going on? He lost his badge.
Dude, we're gonna get another shot at that roll, though.
Badge. 10 9. No heights. Ask him. Sergeant Orson.
Check your pockets. No.
10 9, come in, officer. Did you get my
Here we go.
question?
Here we go.
Wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone, it's easy.
Heck
Just
yeah.
say it like it's the truth, and then it becomes it.
Amen to that. When you lie over the phone, you don't need to orient your facial muscles in any particular way, or I don't know. It's just the words.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain.
It literally demoralized me to a life of throwing shit at passerbys.
Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some...
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance?
Listen, I've actually lost my gun too. They didn't do anything for me financially, and they also didn't give me any of those. So let's just get out of here.
A metallic
Take what you need.
He's clearly the bribe useful for open the handles. You can do. It's robust. Lets you see things. The pull-out toolbox slides back.
Okay, let's not fuck this up. I don't know exactly what I did wrong last time.
Time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle at the bottom of the sea.
What the fuck? That's what killed me last time, dude.
So strange. The machine is not. The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain.
So I drove mine apparently into the ocean.
A radio on a hook.
And that's what flipped me out, huh? Well, why don't we heal up before we engage with any of that further? I think we have something, do we not? We could go buy something. What is this? We have a skill point. I'm gonna hold on to the skill point a little bit. And just observe maybe until I'm done playing what we wind up using the most. Of course, within our rogue build. Our Disco Elysium rogue build. Okay, so... Oh, do I have to do the shit suppressor thing again, too? I guess I do. Let's go get that done. Actually, I don't like walking around with only one, wait. Oh, you just click on it. You just click on it. Cool.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Oh, do I need to get the salt, too? Okay. I wonder if I have to do the Fritz stuff again. I don't know. I guess I didn't do much. I may have gotten some experience from the conversation, though. I'll check in.
I can't believe it felt like springtime. Sure, go easy on that stuff.
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, because I think it was like noon when I died, or when I lost morale.
There he still is, looking right through you. With the ammonia the second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Then drive to the station. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. That's probably you need to get your shit together. Then the world will know.
Here we go.
Bitches about.
We should go and do something else.
Okay. So we will come back in half an hour there. In the meantime, I'm gonna double check with the Frit. Make sure we did all that stuff. I don't remember if we got any EXP from talking to the cashier. Oh, is this even pre-racist talk?
Welcome to Ivash.
This man looks like trouble.
It is.
You might not want to get into this right now.
Don't every school of thought and government has failed in the city. It's
what he means is
Oh, I know, but
Let's try to get this exactly right.
Needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Let's do this one this time.
Make a cute cup.
The lieutenant exhales and
whatever.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath.
Oh, not
Apples.
much anymore. I'm here to pick up some apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say.
Yeah, apples. Not the most pop.
Not sheep, actually. Neither ostriches or sheep.
I'm not the people who've studied these things said that you and me are super. Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? And the problem?
Cultural victory. What is this then?
It's true. Also, you need to don't push.
Okay, looks like Okay, I don't think I got anything from that. Just move on. Maybe we should, yeah, I mean, I'll definitely have to poke through this chick's dialogue options again. I could try to steal that fucking raincoat, though.
Welcome to Frick.
What's that magazine she's reading?
I don't know. A 7 to... I think...
The story goes.
You mean this? This is pop...
Looks like it also has something...
I approve of this.
Elise de la Mode.
Very futuristic.
She pops her shoulder. The lieutenant frowns. She looks...
Yes. I don't... Not... No. I don't know.
No need to worry.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Okay. Looks like no. I steal a raincoat, though? What are the chances of my success?
You see several
Remember it being pretty good.
Small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display.
We can only try it once. We're not there yet. We're not gonna do it yet. Maybe someday.
A small cabinet, their logo.
Just ask me if you need anything. I don't no. Saint Boutique.
She is right. So
Okay, looks like all of this is not all too important. I'm gonna find a plastic bag. I feel like that should not be too difficult to find. They're literally our tumbleweeds in Philly. Plastic bags fucking everywhere. And no one seems to give a shit. Oddly enough, myself included. I watch them go by and I'm like, yeah, that's supposed to be there. Even easily pick upable ones. They're like a hostile creature that you just keep at arm's length. I don't know. Some great tectonic force has cracked the pavements like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Is there more at the vehicle I should do?
This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Fuck you, mail delivery box.
The dented yellow...
Ouch.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Levantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Dude.
Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
That would have killed me too. And now I know all I have to do is click on the little fucking number. That would have saved me last time, huh?
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
Oh, you think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Good mail delivery box.
The The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulation.
Fair. Fair. That was definitely psychopathic of me. Okay, working on that. Gotta call the Lazarus. We still gotta find booze. Maybe we could just buy that. Find our badge and our gun. Oh no. I mean, we got a bunch of tools now from our car.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative
Fair.
translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Also fair.
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Alice. Hey, Alice. Please connect me to the Station 41's Lazarus, please.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Thank you.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what do you want?
Nick Gottlieb.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
I was told to call the Lazarus. People are, worried about me? I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
It's you.
You know who I am?
Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon me.
Good fortune, you mean? Good fortune, right? You're basking in the floodlight of my glory.
Basking in your glory, yeah. Practically drowning in it.
Mm-hmm.
Please, tell me what your complaint is before I am completely submerged.
I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
Yes.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
Exactly right. Exactly what you want to hear from your doctor. Also, I've lost my memory. All of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised, okay. Anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you or doesn't care.
Isn't there anything you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board?
Mm-hmm.
You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
Yes, I want the truth.
Real, honest to God truth. Stop drinking, eat magnesium, and
Mm.
vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime. And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactos.
Really?
It's not fucking cryoacrylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Mac Torson is a fucking idiot. I guess that's it for now.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Yeah, I need you to connect me to a civilian. A Sylvie. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gart give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Nice.
Yes, hello?
I mean, this one's way fun. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirlingen Rags.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me?
Let's just say I left because I needed to get away from someone.
From who? We know it's Gart, but from who?
What? No, why would you even think that?
True. He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gart into this. It's none of your business.
Yeah, this is strictly police business, I do believe.
Why can't you just mind your own business? She mutters.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Again? Have you seen my badge?
I know who you are. You're a police officer.
No, you don't get it.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the Whirling. You told everybody.
Mm.
And so does your badge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to hear about it anymore.
But my badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform, too. God! I should really look into that.
He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different from not knowing where your uniform is.
Have you seen my policeman uniform?
I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. The disco things.
Disco things. Have you seen my gun?
No, not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was eating and...
And what? What did I do?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Oh, those again. I have been trying to wean you off them.
Off of what?
You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your brains out, off of that, people don't like that.
People don't like that.
I remember this. You were screaming things like, "My brains are all over the wall, painting them red. I won't be seeing it, 'cause these are my brains. I can't see without my brains." Very nice visuals there.
Should have killed myself. Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. That's sarcastic, right?
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Okay. I don't know what to say.
Me neither.
I should have killed myself.
Please, no more suicide threats. Thank God you don't have that stupid gun anymore.
There are way more inventive ways than a gun to leave this world.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
Yeah. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned.
5 experience.
Believe me, I did not ask.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't the corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
What does this union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. the union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim. Is she speaking the truth? The union is the law around here?
Legally, no. In reality, yes. Martinez is de facto policed by the Dock Workers Union.
I am the authority around here.
Okay.
You feel much better now. Okay, good. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin.
I didn't know I had to report it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought someone would take him down eventually.
Mm-hmm. It's a little late for tears, isn't it? Should have used them to summon the police earlier.
You can almost hear the girl getting smaller on the other end of the line until she almost drowns in static.
Do you know who made the call?
No. I honestly don't know.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Mm-hmm.
It just might take a while.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Actually, I think I got everything I need, thanks.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again.
Made her cry earlier, said you're the authority. Oh my god.
Yes.
No way!
Done something to upset her.
It's the perfect run.
Rags when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go. You're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just you were so drunk and so emotional all
Mhm.
the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
Wait. What's skua thing?
The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
That was me?
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
Mm-hmm. Pittsburgh got what was coming to her.
Okay, officer.
You're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit.
Yes, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
You were the worst client I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Mm.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids
Mhm.
stealing booze.
Mm.
Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you,
Go on. I want to know what I did.
well, you were worse than all of them.
Mm.
Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive.
Borderline, though. Not aggressive.
About little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on. Which song?
We Go On by the O.O.
Mm.
I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Sorry. Sorry about the song.
To hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're actually a real cool guy, and no one understands it. One of the coolest guys there is. The coolest guy in Jamrock. Something about disco, too.
That's it? That's not so bad.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you
Mm.
clogged with police documents causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Wouldn't happen to be my badge.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself.
Wait. Police documents?
The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet.
What happened to them?
Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I
Hmm.
don't remember every little thing I do. Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay. I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen. Girl, just loosen up a little. Don't you ever party?
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to.
I got an achievement for that. Hyperstellar law official. But when I spoke to Guard, it seemed like he thought you left because of him.
Really? No, this is absolutely not true.
A
I
guard?
love Guard. I really do.
Guard? Didn't he cross a line when he asked you out?
No, I was actually flattered. I've always liked him. It was just bad timing. With the corpse and all that.
There's a pause. You can almost see her on the other side. The telephone cord coiled around her index.
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. So I left without explaining. I should have told him maybe.
I can tell him.
Okay, but please don't mess it up. Please don't take out your gun or something.
I couldn't if I wanted to. What else did I sing besides the looking for a song.
Things. From disco, rock too. So much disco and rock.
Was I singing The Smallest Church in St. Sains?
Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on.
Interesting. You still have to find a copy though, before you can blast it.
That's right.
You hear a sigh of relief at the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Please connect me to Sylvie again.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio, and you're listening
And
to
Fellatio.
Freaks FM, bringing you the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Kim.
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio. Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio.
Man, it's so like...
He's not looking at you, as he says.
I'll say... one second.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Oh, is that what it was called?
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Right. You don't want to get into this, no problem.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freaky arm.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
What about heavy of foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
Okay, okay.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect it to someone?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
We did everything. Cross it off.
Volumetric.
Nice.
Compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Sweet. Heck yeah. Okay, so like maybe we can only have one chain at a time? Oh, a skill point to unlock a new slot. Not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay. How about we... Wait, what is this? What is this? What is this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Not now. Not fucking now. Go take a look at the body now that I may not puke. That my shit is together.
There he still is, looking right through you
Ooh.
with his white eyes.
58%.
Is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
Ha ha ha. Again.
The corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth.
You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
I'm gonna finish the line.
Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All
That's number 3.
left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Ugh. I failed again?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The corpse isn't going anywhere.
I gotta put a skill point into endurance to open it again. Okay, well that's why we held on to it, right? Just bad RNG. It bees like that. Okay, let's do it. Oh, we can always revert, it looks like. It's weird, right? I shouldn't be able to revert. Just like constantly change that out for whatever circumstance I find myself in. This might take some time, cool. Yeah, I'll talk to Gart after I do the fucking corpse stuff. Get him right in the dick.
There he still is.
72%, come on.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. This delicate machine, ready for picking. Instinctively you crack your fingers.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Ugh.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
These aren't just boots, are they? They're armor?
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
What kind of armor is this exactly?
Plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots, and there is no rest of the armor.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
And where are these clothes? You seen any around?
Someone could have cleaned the yard, but that's a question for the red-haired thing.
I hear you, cop, talking shit about the Kuno. Come here and say it to Kuno's face.
Fuck you, Kuno.
Me, huh? You wanna fuck the Kuno?
What if they told him to strip before they hung him? To demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
What? Are you trying to ignore me now, fuckface?
Kuno, this boots shit is super boring, and the guy's a total vitupaz.
Vitupaz. The material looks out of place here.
It's expensive.
Extra popping, you okay?
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Ka-ching, baby!
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what ka-ching means, yes?
It means disciplinary hearing.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant nods often. It's part of his unplastic expression range, communicating both professionalism and sarcasm. This time, the latter.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
It's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station.
Mm.
An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
These look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
Vitae? What is it, vitae? Or vitae? Does this remind me of?
Trees were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
X5415.
That doesn't sound like a serial number. Where's the structure and logic of a line of manufactured products? Well, no matter. We should run it anyway.
Yeah, let's run it,
We
as I
have a
said.
make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema to run it later.
Awesome.
Either station can chase it for us.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't
You're
it?
going to pull his head off.
I'm not a hoe.
Stop obsessing about your sexuality, officer. You are about to seriously compromise the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots would go super well with my bell-bottom pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now.
Ew.
Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan.
Anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
There's something about his buttery smooth voice that when he reads those ridiculous lines, it tickles me so.
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Sure.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Now, don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind, for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life. Certainly not a briefing.
Okay, you should ask me for one the first moment we get.
I sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring.
Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
It's one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped amp pools and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound.
Ooh, that was effective.
Followed by the breaking of a small.
Man, look at the colors, dude.
You see streams of color.
It's so cool.
Onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Cool machine.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only one ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter, to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later, without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. These eyes used to be blue, baby blue. Dark brown hair grows on his head.
Ooh.
His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
His eyes. They used to be blue.
Good. The victim is of Occidental descent. Light brown hair, blue eyes.
When he says Occidental, he means white. Originally from the Occidental subcontinent on Muindi.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
This is the same voice as our deep reptilian mind from the intro of the game.
In the past. Way out west.
I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you.
There is nothing funny about jokes either.
True enough. Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Kobo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Ugh. Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
Imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical
Coming
amount of
right
questions.
Up, copperoonie, Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
My name Rooney?
No, you're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name.
The second time I've seen that
probably
name, Harry. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here, why are you investigating my murder?
Because he told me to.
You're a lying sack of shit, Coppo. You're sure, though, looking at my face. Ha!
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Yeah, myself.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
A baby affected with harlequinism.
You sure wrinkled out of that one, Coppolini. Do I remember?
A child born with Muller's disease.
You remember?
Sure I do. You were just... Do I remember?
A child born.
No, not
No experience
quite.
there.
Sure I do. You were just
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
Weird. Like I was reading that text and he didn't speak along with it. He was doing his own thing.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with.
Nice.
Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Nice.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink. Thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Conceptualization is so great.
Totally dead.
Dead, daddy, dead, dead, dead.
Dabba-doob doob dead.
I think he was up right after his death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Maybe he was strangled by
Yes,
someone.
There's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something's coming out of it.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Option 3. Oh my god. I like that Kim's suggestion is like, just do not engage with the reptilian brain of these idiots, and then the way in which our protagonist engages back is just to be as reptilian. That's funny.
Maybe.
He's beaten up. See the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them.
Oh, it's probably
the
fucking
delinquents
Kuno.
have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
What an insult.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So, how do we get him down?
are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Is this gonna go back to the other list of things?
Of course.
Yeah.
You come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with
Okay.
my frank manners and my memento mori features.
The steel
Nice.
belt presents a unique challenge. I brought
New skill
changes,
point.
but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it?
Else? You mean like the police?
Exactly. Oh shit.
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can't the boys from processing take care of this? Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crime scenes. Processing is a wrecking crew. They know how to commission off items and how to work the incinerator in the morgue. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw
Climb
the
up there
branch.
and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems
There
dangerous.
has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it.
We are not getting him down already. Not getting him down is a task that's already accomplished. Sadly, it's not our job to keep him up there, but to get him down.
I don't really want to pull his head
How
off.
do you plan to get him down, then? With social sensibility? Are you going to educate him down?
Maybe we could shoot him down?
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Oh, God. What do we, wait. Hand-eye coordination? I'm pretty good at that. Do we think that's what it is? Ready, aim, and fire. I could level it up real quick. No. I mean, I do want to take the shot, but I'll let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Heck yeah, dude.
Securing it in place.
Nice.
That's a Kiel A9090.
Yeah, he said this earlier.
Mass-produced muzzle loader.
Oh, maybe not in this playthrough.
Frugal,
I think that might have been before I died.
firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's death's position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off
He
the
missed, huh?
walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Happened, bro.
A lot of things were wrong with that shot. The fellow's test was the wrong choice. His shoulders were raised, but above all, he cannot trust his eyesight.
Fucking idiot! Mookaba asshole!
Dude, these fucking curse words are amazing. Mukupa.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
God damn it, get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer.
Yeah,
It
you're
was
right.
an honest mistake. and I will not repeat it.
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favor.
I would like to try, though.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
Beano Clark.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
You know, you don't feel like too bad of a shot yourself.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks.
Nice.
Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
What, like I've ever lost a gun before?
They only have one gun.
Can I shoot Kuno S?
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Take it, you fucking banani poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth.
Jeez, Banani Poika.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. You've held this, a P9 armistice, before. At some point, it probably used to be your choice of firearm. It still feels comfortable, like you never laid it down.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into
Here we
focus
go.
in your sights.
Come
You stand
on,
with your
baby.
feet planted firmly in the ground, and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't.
Dude. Is this going to be better or worse? I think you're supposed to shoot with both eyes open. That's just going to provoke her. I should just do it. Go. Go. That's a success. Fuck yeah, dude.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces.
Oh, heck yeah.
Loose with a whir. With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you.
Powerful.
Looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Oh, all of these are so good. All of these are so good. Who's laughing now, you little shit? You've been released. Aww. Aerith and Cloud moment.
The Ace is High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves. You could add an Ace's Low to it, if you like, by turning your back after the high and waiting for another.
Oh, they're all good. They're all good. We need to go for the Aces Low.
The high arrives with a sharp slap. As you turn around, there is a moment of doubt. Feels like that low ain't gonna connect. Chill. It's gonna connect.
That's right.
But then it does, and with furious precision. The lieutenant is not one to leave an Ace's Low hanging.
That's why he's our boy. That's why Kitsuragi is king.
I knew these guys were
What now?
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death.
What now?
But before... Excuse me.
Slumped on the ground like that has not improved the way the corpse smells. The fall seems to have released something
Ugh.
inside it.
It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Wait, field autopsy?
Yes. The 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene.
Of course.
I can't say I'm satisfied with that part yet. We should search for prints, maybe. And the trash container too. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were exhaustive in our efforts there. Good job.
Nice.
3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy. And it will have to be performed on the scene.
Awesome.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, this stinks.
Don't we have someone else for the autopsy, like a doctor?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
Honorary rank? Yes. I feel like a detective.
Your station would not have assigned you the case otherwise. This case is important.
Do I have to give him his gun back?
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the union.
Evrard Clare?
Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
You could ask the gardener for directions.
Is this the famous list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Nice. That was so fun. That was so fun. Okay, so I believe night 1 of Disco Elysium going to end there. We'll probably start next session by going through everything that we need, looking through our quest log, making sure we have all the stories straight and all of that. And then we'll make a plan of operation and execute. And save it up. Sure. Okay. So that was Disco Elysium. Night 1. You should have a sense, if you made it through that, what this game is going to be like. Very slow, scene-based dialogue exchanges where you're largely verbally hacking away at a problem, trying to glean as much information as you possibly can about a circumstance or a character or whatever. And it's just sprinkled with wonderful philosophy and science and comedy. This game is special. This game is really special. And it just... there's not enough like this. To be so brave in your presentation. To like take actual social problems and fictionalize them in a world of your own creation in order to think about them more thoroughly and from every angle, you know, so you're not coming in with baggage of the real world. It's a really, really cool premise, and I promise you we're only scratching the surface. This was a fun exercise for me too. Like I said, I had played this through 2 years ago or whatever when it first came out, and so much of that I had forgotten. Certain moments I had remembered, you know, like looking at yourself in the mirror and stuff, and like that opening system where, you know, you're truly rising from nothingness. And I remember the tone and the tenor of conversation and the way in which the environments made me feel. All of that was pretty familiar, but the actual content was largely lost on me, so I'm really excited to get through this. I hope you're excited too. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.